Now, from the Columbia Basin, your local news source, this is iFIBER 1 News, presented in high definition. The #1 source for real-time local news, local sports headlines, and our very own Weather Center forecast covering the entire Columbia Basin. With your iFIBER 1 News team, reporting news in real time as it's happening. From the iFIBER Communications HD broadcast studio in Ephrata, Washington, this is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
Welcome to iFIBER 1 News. I'm Cody Johnson reporting news from around the Columbia Basin for Wednesday, July 24th. Tonight we have a report on David Nichols' attempt to reverse his murder conviction and how a tooth found at Crescent Bar was checked to see if it was human. We also look at how Sonico is going to receive Moses Lake services at their new building, and how a Texas woman paid to have a helicopter rescue her from Mount St. Helens. In sports, the Mariners pulled out another win last night against Cleveland, and college football coaches are upset by a rule change for the upcoming season. Our spotlight story tonight is about a special flight for veterans. And we've got the latest weather forecast for the Columbia Basin from the iFIBER 1 Weather Center. Our top story tonight, David Nichols' attorneys are now arguing they didn't get a fair trial because the judge's stepson knew the victim. David Nichols is in the process of appealing his conviction for murder in the first degree. A Grant County jury convicted the 32-year-old Helena, Montana man for shooting Ephrata resident Sage Monroe in December of 2009. He was sentenced to 25 years in prison in April. Defense attorney Jackie Walsh filed an objection in Grant County Superior Court, claiming Grant County Superior Court Judge Evan Sperline's stepson wrote on Facebook that Monroe was a good friend. Sperline responded in a letter to the attorneys stating he didn't know what the reason for the objection was, but stated the attorneys might want to correct a sentence in the objection. The attorneys claimed Sperline knew the victim, but it wasn't backed up in the supporting documents. Prosecutor Angus Lee stated they are presently reviewing the objection. For more on the story and the legal argument, you can visit us online at ifiber1.com/news. Grant County investigators responded to a report of a tooth found on the beach at Crescent Bar. A woman reported she was walking in the area when she found what looked like a human tooth. Deputies requested detectives according to protocol and had the tooth examined by a King County forensic examiner. The photo remote exam determined the tooth is not human. A spokesman said it's not uncommon for animal bones or skeletal parts to be found anywhere in Grant County. Sonico's new location is getting water and sewer, and more private property is going to become Moses Lake. A proposal to extend city water and sewer to the property on the corner of Randolph Road and Patton Boulevard triggered a discussion of annexing several pieces of property along Patton Boulevard. The annexation will bring the city limits past the Larson Air Force Base housing area without bringing the housing area itself into the city. Sonico brought the request to the city as it prepares the property for a new plant. The aircraft service and repair company has 18 months to construct the new location or pay the Port of Moses Lake $200,000. The council members were in favor of looking at annexing the land and approved extending the water and sewer service to Sonico. For more on the story and the impact to neighboring property, you can check our website at ifiber1.com. Each of the people you see here have warrants for their arrest and are wanted by various law enforcement agencies. If you see any of these people, the DOC asks that you not attempt to detain or apprehend them, but to call police. You can also call the Department of Corrections at 509-764-6180 during the day, or 509-762-1160 after 5 p.m. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after these messages with the latest from the iFIBER 1 Weather Center, and we've got sports and more news on the way.